Good evening. We are coming to you from the Dalit Welfare Association office at a time when the community seems to be very, very angry and upset. As Prime Minister Modi was standing and speaking to the nation from the Red Fort, a major chunk of the community was gathered in Una as part of the Dalit Pride March. We have representatives from the community. We also have the BJP's SC/ST Morcha convener with us today. We have Bezwada Wilson, a Magsaysay Award winner and also a Dalit activist. We have Dalit writer Chandraban Prasad joining us. And we'll be speaking to all of them in just a bit about what's happening there, especially about the fresh violence that has been reported from Una. Before we speak to our guests, let's just hear some of the people who were affected last night and the police and what they are saying about what's caused the fresh violence.
લોખંડની પાઇપો, હોકી, પથ્થર અને ધોકા. બાજુમાં અમારે 50 ફૂટ જેટલી પોલીસે હતી હથિયારધારી. એ લોકો બિલકુલ અમારી મદદમાં આવ્યા નહોતા.
पुलिस ने कुछ कार्रवाई नहीं की. पूरी तरह से गौरक्षकों ने पूरी दलित समाज को टेररिस्ट करके रखा ऊना में.
दिन उन लोगों को समझाया भी गया लेकिन वो नहीं माने. 20 तोमतदार अरेस्ट किए गए हैं और 6 तोमतदार हॉस्पिटलाइज है.
So when NDTV asked the Gujarat government and the spokespersons, we asked them to come on the show as well to speak about this. When we asked them what they felt about this fresh violence, why Dalit community in Gujarat is so angry and people from across the country are joining them, they said that it's a conspiracy to malign the Gujarat government. That's what they're saying. And so just to get a reaction on that from our guest today, Bezwada Wilson, when the Gujarat government they refuse to come on any such discussion, but what they are saying is that it's all a conspiracy, it's a law and order problem, and to make more of this is a conspiracy to malign the government. What do you make of that reaction?
No, it is absolutely irresponsible statement. They cannot say that this kind of words. When the Dalits, they just self-respect and the dignity and coming and talking about that, how can it be a law and order problem? It cannot be. And it is not also as a reactionary or anything. We are just saying that we don't want to skin your animals. We are not asking my animal you skin. If I ask somebody to skin my animal, you can say that I am doing something wrong. All these centuries you did that. Today I am saying that I don't want to do that. It is a very simple. In the democratic country, if we don't have even that kind of a right, what kind of a democracy and how can you make this as a law and order? It can't be at all. They must understand the anger, anguish of the Dalits of this country. This is the Una is just one small example actually.
Right.
Across the country, everybody is, I am also not happy be here in this country. There is so much problems. We are every day and we are finding the difficulty. And why nobody is talking about that? And including yesterday's the Prime Minister's speech, he has not even mentioned a single word about the citizens who are dying in the silver line. Where our flag goes up, there our citizens are living their life inside the silver lines. 1,370 people when they died, we have given to the Prime Minister about this memorandum. We expected that the Prime Minister will definitely announce an action plan. When are they going to stop killing us in the silver lines? Not even a single word. Definitely I feel unhappy and I will express my anguish and definitely गुस्सा होते हैं. क्यों नहीं होते हैं?
दुष्यंत जी, आपने सुना बेजवाड़ा विल्सन क्या कह रहे हैं? You can see, I mean,
मेरा मानना यह है जो विल्सन जी ने कहा है, भारतीय जनता पार्टी और भारतीय जनता पार्टी शासित शासन के हमारे प्रधानमंत्री इस चीज के लिए कटिबद्ध है कि महिला ढोने के और किसी भी गंदे काम को हमसे देश को कलंक से मुक्त करना है. इसके लिए सरकार ने अनेकों ने सामाजिक न्याय अधिकारिता हमारा मंत्रालय काम चला रहा है. महिला ढोने वालों के लिए हम उनको ड्राइविंग का लाइसेंस दे रहे हैं, ड्राइविंग के लिए उनको सिखा रहे हैं, अनेकों ने काम पे प्लेसमेंट भी उनका कर रहे हैं. ये महिला ढोना कलंक है, ये देश के लिए हम भी मानते हैं इस पर को. और जिस प्रकार से एट्रोसिटी की आप घटना की बात करें, पूरे देश के अंदर उसकी भर्त्सना करते हैं और देश के प्रधानमंत्री इसकी चिंता भी कर रहे हैं लगातार. पहले ही प्रधानमंत्री हैं जिन्होंने खुलकर ऐसा बोला है. मेरा मानना यह है कि ये घटनाएं बढ़ रही हैं, सामाजिक बुराई है, इसको सबको मिलकर सभी राजनीतिक दलों को करना चाहिए. लेकिन ये ऊना में जो टूरिज्म कर रहे हैं लोग बाग, ये आंध्र प्रदेश क्यों नहीं जाते? ये दादरी के अंदर तो जाते हैं घटना पर, बाराबंकी के अंदर लड़की के साथ बलात्कार होता है, उसको जान से मार दिया, वहां नहीं जाते ये बरेली नहीं आते। ये केरल में गया, अभी केरल के अंदर 29 साल की लड़की जो LLB कर रही है उसके बलात्कार करके मार दिया गया। ये कहीं ना कहीं मुझे ऐसा लगता है ये आप चिंता दलितों की नहीं है। अभी सबने कहा कि प्रधानमंत्री बोलते नहीं है, प्रधानमंत्री ने बोला तो 30 दिन बाद क्यों बोले, जब 30 दिन बाद बोला तो कहते पार्लियामेंट में क्यों नहीं बोले। प्रधानमंत्री के बिना किए भी हमारी सरकारें जितने हैं, अगर ऊना के अंदर हुआ तो मुख्यमंत्री तत्काल है वहां पर।
You've raised a very serious allegation. You're saying that people are going there for tourism. Now Praveen is joining us. Praveen represents the organization and is an activist whose representatives are organizing the march. जो लोग वहाँ पे लोगों को ले ये कर रहे हैं। Praveen, you heard what Dushyant Gautam, who is the SC Morcha chief of the BJP, what he feels about the kind of protests that are happening in Una. He says that these are in a way manufactured because he feels they're not going to other places. How do you respond to this? How do you counter this?
नहीं, वो आंध्र प्रदेश कब जाएंगे मैं जानना चाहता हूँ।
जी,
वो बरेली कब जाएंगे, वो बाराबंकी कब जाएंगे, वो केरल कब जाएंगे। चंद्रभान जी जानते उत्तर प्रदेश से बिलोंग करते हैं।
जी, उनको बोलने दीजिए।
अत्याचार हो रहा है।
Praveen, how do you counter this? Yeah, go ahead.
You know what? This is a age-old tactics of BJP and the Sangh Parivar to divert the issue about saying what about that, whatever 1863, 1432. So, but then the fact at the ground zero is the Dalits are rising. The fact is there has been cases of atrocities for many years now, and the Dalits right now they are rising. And as far as manufacturing, about the demonstration and the uprising being manufactured is being alleged, let me also respond. Even our freedom fight was manufactured. What is manufacturing? It's if somebody takes the lead, if somebody gives a call for an uprising and people uprise, that's obviously manufacturing, right? So it's all like we accept the allegation that it's manufactured. Yes, Jignesh Mevani and his team has risen at the moment when the Dalits has been at the receiving end of the atrocities in not just in Gujarat but in many parts of India. And now that they are coming up, there will be allegation from Sangh Parivar because it doesn't fit into their own propaganda, their own ideas of India. They want the caste system to remain.
I just wanted to get
this is against the caste system.
Yeah. Okay, Chandrapan Prasad. So we heard Praveen over there who's talking about what made, he says that what they are saying is, is on expected lines. But are you with Bayswater Wilson? Do you feel that similar anguish that he's seeing, or do you feel that this is something else that we're not understanding over here? How do you see this spate of violence and the anger which refuses to go down despite what he's saying, the Prime Minister speaking?
Let me draw an international parallel. When Obama was elected President of America, many people in the US, many people elsewhere thought that a black has won by fluke. When he was elected the second time, the entire world clapped that this is the most judicious decision by the American people. Right. When Una first happened, flogging, I could accept the argument that it is an incident that had happened. So, but post Una protest, post flag ceremony yesterday, the widespread attack against Dalits seems to be a judicious decision by religious BJP. The government says it is a conspiracy, and I think government has a point. I sincerely believe that the Sangh Parivar and the government are in conflict, where government wants to do something else. Sangh Parivar is not able to appreciate that, and it is fighting back. So fight is within the BJP.